Hi there, this is Berkeley Fuller, the West Region Manager for PPS U.S. Solution Sales, and thanks for the opportunity today to talk a little bit about general coaching philosophies as well as a specific example that I even still, the rep and I still get a chuckle out of today. Some of coaching really is about common sense, and maybe some of this may not even be something new to you, but unfortunately, we don't always do the things that we should because we all get extremely busy and get pulled in so many different directions trying to do a lot more with less these days. So I guess where I would start is something that, and again, from a common sense standpoint, really it's about being real and treating people like other people. I mean, we all put our pants on pretty much the same way, and it's important to keep that perspective no matter what level you're at in any company. And to that point, I think as much as we can minimize the corporate umbrella, if you will, I think it really will yield deeper dialogue with the individual. But having said that, I mean, to me, the heart of coaching is really about understanding each individual's motivations, or what I call their specific individual currency. That seems to describe it pretty well because, for some people, it may well be monetary. It may be a bonus, or it may be, financially motivated. But in a lot of other cases, it's really about, things like public recognition or even a personal phone call showing gratitude for a job well done. So if you think of it this way, no one person or team is created the same. I mean, everyone has really been, through their own personal journey. So it's critical to understand what has impacted that individual during their personal as well as professional journey to truly determine, what's their passion, what's their motivation, and ultimately for the concept of individual currency, what is it that's really, really driving them? Now, keep in mind, sincerity is an absolute must. You really can't fake your way through coaching, as people are too smart and too intelligent and will see right through it. If you genuinely take the time and really get to know your people, it will pay huge dividends, and each individual on your team, it'll create higher morale and camaraderie, and you personally will enjoy deeper, long-lasting relationships that go beyond the 8 to 5. So the key there is really invest the time in getting to know your people. One example that came to mind as I was asked to kind of think through this is we were having a really tough half about a year and a half ago, and we needed a huge finish to the quarter from a revenue and budget goal perspective, and it also happened to be an IDC market share quarter as well. So one member of the team is a huge sports fan. I happen to grow up playing sports as well, so I understood some of his personal currency and really the challenge of competing, the challenge to be the best, and really the challenge of hitting a lofty goal. And so in this case, his number was called, to help the team given his pipeline and opportunities that were out there. So using sports as an analogy, and by the way, I would encourage all of you, look at the various sports scenarios that are out there for coaching, as there are so many analogies to the business world that are great to kind of tie back to something, either a goal or the competition or something that's going on, or the teamwork and the value of a team and what it takes to hit a goal. There's so many great things in the world of sports that you can use from a coaching perspective. So in this case, I told the individual, I said, hey, I need you to double your forecast for the remainder of the quarter. I mean, this was a scenario where I told him, I said, we're in the Super Bowl. We're in the fourth quarter, and we're down by 2 touchdowns. Now go win the game. And I tell you, just that statement, go win the game, because I understood I'd taken the time to invest in this individual and building the relationship and understanding what their motivations were. It was a scenario where that statement, go win the game, really motivated that individual. And I got to tell you, sure enough, they ended up doubling their production, and we celebrated afterwards as if we had won the Super Bowl. And we actually even still talk about it to this day on account calls and things like that. So thanks again, everyone. Thanks for the time today. I appreciate the opportunity to share some of my own personal experiences around coaching and philosophy, and a specific example that we still have a laugh at today. So in closing, again, invest the time. Make sure that you take the time to get to know your folks and understanding what their own personal and professional journey has been like, so that you can understand what their individual currency is, what their motivations are, what their passion is, etc. And, again, be real. Treat people like people. We're all humans at the end of the day, and you'll find that if we take that mindset and kind of help remove a little bit of the corporate umbrella, if you will, that the dialogue becomes so much deeper, and what is shared and what is learned just from an overall growth perspective for both you and the individual can be tremendous and truly last a lifetime. So thanks again for the time, and take care.